Hello, welcome back. Last time I had a real good time and water everywhere nor any bite to eat. Got it cleared, didn't do any of the secrets. I've learned a little bit more about that one secret room that I attempted. I think I have a way to maybe do it. What I want to do now, though, is focus on required rooms for the most part. I'll come back for secret rooms after that. So that means delay tactics. It's the next one up to try and clear. Oh boy, so let's try and clear a Zendaris entry. And I guess it's going to be this one. I have not really had any additional ideas about how to handle this since last time I was here. So you know what, let's not mess with it. This room seems impossible-ish. It is, interestingly, a little bit different if I enter from the stairs than if I enter from either of those sides, because he's going to prune one side of the briar or another if I enter from the sides. This room was fun. It was fiddly but fun. So, what might this be? I see arrow rotators. Not a fan of those, but they're the only tool I have to do anything. So there's a pickaxe here. That's to kill this mud baby. Okay, so using the arrow rotators, I need to route the stalwart in such a way that he somehow at some point stabs any part of this mud, other than like those two, before he gets to that omplik. Okay, sure, let's start with some of these. So he has his only route, he's going to be able to go through there. I think I want to do that, so I've stopped him. He has no route to an omplik. He has no route to an omplik. Well, now he's trapped on the arrow. Okay, so I have to let him go. Why does that break his route? I see why. Okay. Just gonna mess around and hope something good happens, I think. If I wait, he does that. Do I need him to hit that orb? That seems to be the implication. And I think he's going to now. Oh no, he's not. Why is he going down there? Because he has a path through there. Okay, so if I rotate... Let's see, if I do this, then rotate, and like... I don't know. Don't know what I'm doing. I made him turn around. Okay, now he's going back. What if I do that at a different time? Could I cause you to smack that orb with your sword? How would I do that? Not like this. What? What do you want here? Where are you currently headed? There, okay, I see. You have no reason to step into... Okay, so hang on, let me back up a little bit. I need to... When would he ever have a reason to step close enough to this mud to stab it? He's going to want to face toward the omplik, generally. If I just wait... Okay, so if I give him a path. If you have a path, you face... southwest. That's consistent with what I know about stalwarts. Okay. This is different from what I did before. I'm rotating the other direction. Is it usefully different? I don't know. So you have a route through that arrow. I could change that if I wanted to. Okay, so you're there now. I'm going to cause you to want to go nowhere. Hey, you're gonna hit that orb. Good job, that helps. I'm gonna step on a checkpoint when that happens. Okay? So that's cool. He broke the orb. It could be useful as an obstacle, but I can't stop him from doing that. Alright, so next... That orb did what exactly? It opened this, that's important. So I need you to see your only path as going through there. Drag your sword over that mud at some point somehow. Let's just see what happens when I do this. Let's do that lots. Lots of times. You're going up, that's good, I like that. Okay, I think I may have done it. He reoriented, I guess because he got into, like, got out of this cone and got into this cone, basically. Okay, you stabbed the mud, good job. And that's all I needed from you, I think. Cool. You might be allowed to die, but it'd probably be better if you didn't... Oh, you did, though. Okay, I left you to your own devices. You didn't die, you can stab the Omplik. And that's good for me. Join your friends. I want to acquire this pickaxe and get back there, so I just have to route the arrows in such a way that would allow that. That's going to be the easy part. Probably. See, but now I'm not so sure. Doesn't seem like I have a way to do that. Oh yeah, okay, this allows me to do it here. So here's the trick. Go in here, step there, step back, and I got it. Okay. Not really a trick, just gotta see. I made a move slightly. Okay, I did a room. Cool. It wasn't... I don't really enjoy arrow rotators, I just kind of jiggled that around until it worked, but I got it done. Non-required version of this room to the west. I see 6 Omplik, 6 stalwarts, many powder kegs, a pickaxe. That's gonna open when somebody hits that. It probably shouldn't be me, because those never open and I'd be stuck. I could use a powder keg to do it. Okay, this stalwart kills this mud baby and on the way uses that orb, which seems bad, so maybe this is the last thing that I do. So if I just come in here and start pickaxing these guys, I don't yet see... I think I do see. Okay, so let me first find out what's wrong with this. I think I have a theory, but I want to see it to confirm. So if I've done that, and then I... Okay, well here's one problem with that, is that... well, no, I have plenty of time, actually. So my one problem's not a problem. Let me get a keg in a friendlier spot. Sure, I can do this. Give myself a quicker way around. I'm tempted to kill these guys because they're kind of in the way, but I think they're fine. They're gonna go try to stab that mud baby. Okay, sure, you try and do that. That closes that, which is fine. So assuming that you're successful with that, okay, so that's the problem. I can't allow that to happen. So it's like, this is like timing alignment between these groups. Or perhaps I need to use an Omplik to stun one or something. I mean, I'm gonna try just doing this. Sorry, guys. It's for the greater good. That didn't delay you much, did it? Delay tactics. Okay, so... in that case, what I probably want to do is make some sort of powder keg maze for you, or perhaps even... I can do better. Well, maybe. Okay, so here's one idea. I could stand on that arrow and be able to detonate kegs to release him from his maze. I'll see how that goes, but I think it'll be bad because he won't make it to this mud baby before this guy has stabbed some of that mud, probably. That's my guess. But I don't know for sure. Just have to see how they behave. They're stalwarts, they're unpredictable and hard to work with. So I'm gonna... Huh? Good. You think you can't move? I'm safe to do this now. That will allow you to move. So let's see, the earliest I could do this is now. Let's see how that works. That might actually be pretty good. Almost. Just wait one turn and I'll be good. Okay. Wait one turn, or 2 turns. There we go. Oh no, I'm on the arrow though. Oh, that's... no, I can't fix that. Okay, so that's why that doesn't work. And this isn't going to reopen. My name is Bethro. So I cannot use that as a delay tactic. Alright, I'll use a different one then. So let me build him just a little maze of these things. You'll need to spend time walking all over the place. Let's see, your sword orientation. What exactly will you do? I don't know. Let's see what he does if I do this. He faces it that way and makes it through. Okay, so that's not what I want. So just big vertical wall. And well, yeah, no, that's fine. I shouldn't have spent this here. I could use it more usefully over here, perhaps. That's okay. I want to keep as many of these briars as I can. I wonder if the Omplic were supposed to be involved in the puzzle. I just killed them, and I'm not having too many consequences from that, it seems. Let's see how this looks like. What it looks like is Bethro having some trouble getting there. Maybe that's okay if I was quicker about that somehow. Let's see. Yeah, Bethro has trouble then. So I would want this in such a way that I can get through, then push that into place. Other thing I could do would be to stun that stalwart. I can't spend much time doing this. I need to move fairly directly to my destination. Like, how many steps can I take here? That's the maximum number. Perhaps I can work with that. So I took one step over there and I still made it, and I slowed him down. Did I slow him down enough? I think I did. No, I'm 2 off. That's okay. I have more powder kegs. I can make this longer. I'm gonna make it longer up here, just so I don't affect other stuff. I may have to block this bottom passage off, but that would be easy to do. Alright, how much elongation do I need to do? How much would it take for him to see the southern path as more appealing, I wonder? That looked like 3 turns, and that should be enough. Yeah, it was. Cool. Okay. Got that room done. Neat. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 2 can die. That was 16, right? 33 minus 2. Okay, 32. Yes, that is 16. So 2 stalwarts can die. Alright. This orb will open those. All stalwarts will need to go there. This is the level clear gate. Does not figure into the puzzle. I can push them. I can push powder kegs. And I need to make sure that they can get their swords where they need to get their swords. I can do stuff like this to move those. I'm going to do that a second time, and maybe even a third time, so that I can access that spot. That spot doesn't do me much good. Well, does it? I can do this. Yeah, I think... So at this point I'm just trying to pack as many powder kegs up here as I can, basically. They're not useful... Ah! They're not useful to me for blowing things up. I think these guys will be pretty good at just extracting themselves from here. They won't make any killing blows on themselves. All I have to do is basically just get to this orb without killing more than 2 stalwarts. Okay. That should be doable. Now, I'm out of things I can do to push those around from this angle, so I can kill a stalwart. Alright, so here's number 1. You die. And if I kill you, can I make it all the way in there, maybe? I stunned you. Not feeling too good about being able to make it all the way in there. But I'm not sure yet. No, that's as far as I can go with that. What if I did this, and that, and this, and then... If this keg weren't here, I could do something good. Although maybe I could also... Ah! Wait, what? Oh, I pushed the keg into his sword. That's what happened. Certainly can't do that. The only way to move a pickaxe... Or to push something with a pickaxe diagonally is to be like... If I'd have to face... Let's see. This keg would have to be out of here. I'd have to be facing this way... There. So maybe I need to work in that portion of the room, which I don't really have access to right now. Beethro will have to get out, which I don't think will be a problem. Yeah, so being unable to push him the direction I want to push him is my problem here. Wait! Check that out. Here we go. Hey, I did it. Okay. Hey! Look at this. These rooms are all fine. So I think I just found one of the fiddliest ones. I mean, I'm having to jiggle things around, but it's fine. It's fine. Possibly another entry I got a false first impression of. Okay, what is this? Mud Mother. Has to be stabbed by stalwarts because is covered with force arrows. Will never make mud babies. Unless any of these disable. They do. Still see plenty of force arrows down there. And none of those disable. So it is stalwarts who will have to do killing beyond just those squares. That's fine. Mini Omplic, what are you for? Powder Keg, what are you for? Perhaps I need to use stalwarts as an Omplic distraction. At least, at the very least down here, I think I can do that. With all the beams here, that's going to be a little bit of a pain. Yes, you got beamed. Don't worry about it. You're fine. Here, why don't you just deflect that beam for a bit? I don't want to put you too far down there. There we go. You're... Oh, shoot, you're turning. Okay, so... Well, okay, so I can have a distraction up here. So yeah, again, the thing with the pickaxe is I have to be careful about getting things too close to a wall, because I can't pull anything away from a wall with a pickaxe if I don't want to stab it. I can pull a mirror, but not something fragile, like a person. So you're going to want to spin around, sure. Ooh! Alright. So I'm just going to hope I can extract that guy from there. So if I go here, what happens? They look at me. The south ones are out of my hair, so okay, so I can't quite do that. Okay, so let's get this distraction closer. That's as far as I can possibly go and have any potential of moving you back. I don't know if I'll be able to do that, but I'll try. Your beam got reflected, which is great. You're also as far over as you can go. Why am I doing this? So I can kill the Omplic. Okay, so clearly that doesn't work because... Okay, but if you were facing this way, then that would take care of your beam, but then it'd have the same intersection problem with these, wouldn't I? Because I can't get a stalwart... Wait, why can't I sacrifice these stalwarts? I don't actually know a reason that I couldn't. Here, I'd like you to... Yes, look at that guy and do that. Okay. You're a good distraction. You're going to be a very noisy one, but that's fine. But then that happens. Okay, well, why don't you distract this one then? Great. Good enough. That's fine. Oh, no, it's not. I have two like that. Okay. Well, alright, so if I'm sacrificing stalwarts, you're still retrievable. You're not, and you're about to not be. Okay. So they're as close as they can get to those Omplic. That's cool. That's cool. That's almost cool, but not quite. I can't go the last little bit here. I just noticed this stuff. Not sure what it's for. Doesn't seem like it's for anything, it's just kind of there. I don't see any way that... No, there's not really any way... I could put a stalwart here from here, then push it as far this way as I wanted to. Maybe that's what I want to do? Because then I could have some protection from this, but I'd lose my protection from this. But maybe I don't need it anymore? Maybe now that I've put you all the way in there, I'm fine with that. You might need to reorient for this to work. You will need to reorient for this to work. Okay, I can make that happen. Face another way. Thank you. So if you were there... Oh boy, so noisy. Well, that means I can't move you any further than that. You have a sword up in there. But what good's that gonna do me? Oh hey, it has reflected this beam. Okay. So I can get here. That's neat. Alright, I used an orb. I cannot... Wait, I can retrieve this stalwart. Yeah, I see how to do that. If he doesn't die to any Omtlik coming for him. Okay, problem is, now I can't go anywhere. This would be good, but you rotated because I got out of range of that. Can I be just like... Well, no, I can't be quicker here. You looked at that and broke it. Hey, was that orb ever anything useful? It was. Oh, and at some point an Omtlik looked at it. That's why I didn't understand this. Okay, so this is useful if I don't let an Omtlik break that orb. This almost seems still possible even without that. But not quite. As soon as you get stunned, you're going to turn around, be a big jerk, and I don't have a way out of here, right? There's nothing I can do to bring the powder keg to me. There's nothing I can do to stun you and keep you from turning. Hold on! You're looking over that way. Wait, there might be something I can do here. No, you're not looking over that way for long enough. But now you're looking there. That's better. I escaped. I broke one of my orbs. I can still extract this stalwart. You must be on an arrow. These... Oh, also they move because there are Omtlik that they can see and try and kill. There's still one he can see and try and kill. Maybe that's okay. I think I'm breaking this room by not... That was pretty good. By not using this orb, but I think I still have all the resources I need to get this done. Why would I toggle this 3 times? That's something I don't know yet. Okay, let's not touch the mud yet. You're kinda in my way. I can fix that. Well, I guess that's the only way I can fix that. What if I don't let you get in my way? Can I prevent? I think so. So just abort what I'm doing here. Whoa, whoa. You got out and you're gonna kill him. Okay, so hang on. I'm causing some chaos here. Alright, so you are not really doing anything of worth. I can park you, if I want, over, like, here. You face... How about this direction? That sounds good to me. I'm gonna stick you there and you'll carve up that mud. Thanks. In fact, can you take care of all the mud yourself? You didn't turn, but I can just shove another one up in there and make that happen. Might even... Well, no. No. Okay. So, now what? You're never coming back. You're stuck there forever. If I could make you turn your sword, it might be possible to get that mud cleared. If I could... Let me play with the mud for a bit before I do anything else. I can do... Oh. So I can do this. if I want, and then you clean that up. Okay, great. Mud's done. So if I can just kill the Ontlik, which I'm pretty sure I can, then I think I'm done here. Alright, I think I broke that room a little bit. Did not use the second orb. Ontlik broke it. Or maybe that's just intended to be sacrificed. Or maybe this can become a challenge in the published version of this. Yay, I win! Cool. Alright. Good stuff. Did this have an alternate? One of those rooms I looked at had an alternate. This one. Let's look at it. Don't think I'm getting this entry done today unless the last 3 rooms are super quick and I don't look at alternates or they're like even quicker. What's different? Guards instead of Ontlik. That changes nothing with the solution I used. Okay. Variant, guards instead of Ontlik. Okay. Let's see if I can repeat what I did. I think so. I guess the one thing it changes is that I have to fight guards with pickaxe. That's fine. And the way I configure my briars here might matter. Not tremendously, though. I'm just gonna fight like this. So I disrupt the fewest westernmost briars that I can. I wonder what the intended solution to this was. I think I'm breaking, like, most of these rooms. Let's see. I'm gonna do what I did before. Kill some stalwarts. Let's see, I can just break this whole back wall. Leave that guy alive. And how is... let's see. I built a powder keg wall, but I have like so many briars that I can use them as a resource if I want. Let's try a variant on my solution for the variant of the room. So let's see. I would go okay. Looks good. So I want this here. That's the one I'm going to use for that. Let's just see how well this does as it is without any other changes. You make it there too quickly. So I should... I mean, that is in a different place. I should move this... okay, so I'm going to construct the rest of my walls out of powder kegs over here. Get rid of these briars, so that this is more similar to this solution that worked for me. Let's see, this powder keg goes there. This one goes here. Yeah. This structure. So yeah, I want to see, with the changes to what I did over here, how this looks. Right, so that's exactly enough turns to do that. Exactly enough turns to do that. You're going to make it to that mud, so I need to delay you by like 4. Okay, well, as I saw before, that's very easy to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. That won't work. Okay, now instead, let's just continue the wall here. That was the easier way. Okay, so not really a variant on my solution, just the same thing again. Because I didn't use the Ontlik. Yeah, so I was not doing the intended version of this room. Sorry, Zandaris, for breaking all your rooms. But I don't know what I was supposed to do instead. I did it. Okay, neat. Alright, I'm not going to push my luck too much. Any of these other rooms could be major stumpers, or like something that I have to jiggle around for a long time to actually get to anything to work. But hey, I'm glad I had a real good time here. This was totally fine. Alright, fun rating for this one's probably going to go up a bit. Good, yeah, see, this is why I need to be sure to fully clear each entry. Gonna get all the secrets even. I don't know how much I'll let the secrets affect my fun ratings for these. I don't know, but I guess we'll find out eventually. Alright, I'll see you next time to try to clean up the rest of these.